Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. Then on the other side, you've got the Jaguars head coach, Liam Cohen. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time, led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had to.
And they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get the defense settled into this one.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. That's the veteran Jabril Peppers working his way in to make the sack. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Shador. That'll be complete to Gibson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. Once again, it's Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Throws for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 11. At the 22.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it facing third and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. What do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? Saquon Barkley, touchdown Pittsburgh. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A run for the first time here with Jordan James. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. This complete to Pope. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up. Slot man going to move in motion left. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down. Up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as it was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 37-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
37 yards.
Here we go. Let's Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down. They'll run here with Gibson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. On the ground, Gibson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
19 tight. 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Liam Cohen there, the head coach of the Jaguars. His guys set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 22-yard line.
What's up?
Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Jaguars get their first point to the game. They trail 14-3.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. We're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense, running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. You can see he's closing in on the rushing title. The league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. They'll run straight ahead with Bunbury. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
Ready?
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go, let's go.
To throw is Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On first down, it's Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Steelers.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70
Now, Shador. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 17-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. Here, look to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Panther 6.
Now they'll set up to throw.
And now you need 2 hands to count how many sacks they've recorded in this one, Mike. I mean, they have been relentless throughout the game, and they get another big stop here.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tank Bigsby. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go!
They'll come out throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And in motion is Brown. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Come on, come on. 6.
They'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 3rd and long.
He was covered by
Here we
Travis
go, here we
Hunter.
go. 19,
Man in motion
Tiger,
is
19,
Brown.
Tiger.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Inside the 30. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 59 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Bigsby. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Now Gibson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Check.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Slot man in motion left. Here comes the blitz as he looks. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
76.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Left side, it's caught. High ground. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the ready.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Set. Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
A carry now for Gibson. And he will pass the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Here's Gibson, and he'll get about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a